And write those answers down. And then let go, sit still, bring your attention to your heart. Feel and let go again. And as you feel yourself settling into that place of love, your inspiration, your intuition, ask yourself the same question. You'll be surprised how your heart or your intuition answers something frequently different than your head. It's important to not only reach up, but reach within to be able to find our truth, to be who we truly are. Understanding is something interesting to consider, because understanding is the truth that is under what we stand on. Understanding is the truth under what we stand on. A play with words, and yet, do we stand on our truth? Do we stand for our truth? Do we live as our truth? Truth is just a reflection of what we've come to know as real and right, who we really are. We find that by being conscious and not distracted and not caught up in everything around. It's okay to have your head in the clouds as long as you've got your feet firmly planted on the ground. And there's no right or wrong, good or bad, supposed to. It's just that balance that makes all the difference. We have come into this incarnation, this life, this experience of ourselves as human. It's like our soul, our spirit has decided to put on a set of clothes. You've heard this, a change of clothes. And we're not, thank God I can say for myself, we're not here on earth to be angels. There's no doubt about that. I think there's a misconception in the way that even religions and philosophies are looked at as a vehicle to find your truth. If it's going to limit the way you see things and it's not going to set you free, then if it's going to cause you to try to have to be something that is a challenge and difficult, or confine yourself or restrain yourself or limit yourself, I'm not saying you can do whatever you want, wherever you want. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that we're not here to be angels. We're meant to be exploring, discovering, integrating these experiences of the world with our spirit. We're this eternal, infinite expression of love and light in the midst of circumstances and situations. It's like reaching out with it and saying, here, let me embrace my world that I've created with my truth, my love, my light. Because when we do that, we're able to see it for what it is, not for what we think it is. We're able to see it in the moment without the limitations of what we believe or understand. And yet, each moment that we do, we create a different foundation to stand on. Each moment we're consciously aware and consciously living. We're reinforcing our truth. We're reinforcing our foundation. We're reinforcing our understanding, which is what we stand on. So if we are spirit, and we are meant to be experiencing our spirit. As we are human beings, and we're meant to be human. Tony Robbins says, don't try to be perfect. Just be an excellent example of being human. A powerful man with a lot to say, and has affected many, many, many people with his dynamic and direct and powerful way of seeing things, and the way he has people touch into and find their faith. Keep in mind, it doesn't mean we're ignoring our human self or truth and replacing it with our spiritual truth. It's balance, it's harmony, both unified as one, naturally, effortlessly, gracefully, we're here to really enjoy, allow joy into our lives, fulfillment, to feel the fullness of life, filled with it. To be what I call the totality of our being. A term used in ascension work and other areas, but the totality, everything we are, of our being, human, spiritual, joined together as one. When we do this, when we allow ourselves to be all that we are, it means our minds, our thoughts, our feelings, our emotions, our body, our decisions, our activities are going to be in alignment with what's for, as you've heard many times, our highest and best. Not somebody else's, but ours. And I can tell you our highest and best is joy, peace, love, beauty, freedom, fulfillment. Remember that your highest of your spirit and the deepest of your human are meant to be one. Bring your highest into your deepest, infusing our thoughts, our feeling nature, our decisions and actions with that inspiration, that vibration, that illumination of our soul, our spirit. To really be, and even more than be, become who we truly are. Conscious beings living life fully. Rumi says, this being human is a guest house. Every morning is a new arrival. A joy, a depression, a meanness, some momentary awareness that comes as an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all. Treat each guest honorably. The dark thought, the shame, the malice. Meet them at the door, laughing, and invite them in. Be grateful for whoever comes, because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. Rumi has an interesting and wonderful way of seeing things. You have your own. As you're looking for yours and you're trying to find your way and how it feels to you and looking to do that with others or experience some classes or workshops, some gatherings that can support you in that, Sarasota Center of Light is there for that. They are a center of light living consciously and not telling people how to live, just holding a space for people to be their truth and to support them and helping them find that, not in the way the center things, but the way you do. Bring your truth and share it with us, and we will embrace and support you on your path. If you want to know more about the center and its activities, its calendar, my contact information is there also. www.sarasotacenteroflight.com. If you would like to contact me via email, you can contact me at revjimtoole@gmail.com. And I am so grateful to have this opportunity to be with you, to speak with you, to share a little bit of who I am. Hopefully it has stirred something or awakened something or frustrated you a little bit. Don't mean to do that, but whatever it takes to open a door or a window to see a little clearer or more easily what your truth is for you, what brings you more freedom, fulfillment, fun. Don't forget to eat something good. Food is a wonderful thing. As you make your way and you choose to live consciously, let that reflect into your interactions and your relationships. Let that reflect into your workplace, your friendships, into the public. Let that reflect as your expression and your experience. And that way, not only do you benefit from living consciously, but you share it with the world, because as we each choose to live consciously, and we do it together, the world lives consciously. And the world is more aware, awake, in touch with their truth and being all they can be. Be well, be safe. God bless.